Republicans keep insisting that the border security is the biggest crisis facing America. But it doesn't seem like they're in a rush to do jack about it. Senate Republicans are hinting that the hopes of a bipartisan deal are dimming, while the House is already calling it DOA. And some Republicans want less talk and more action. It's very confusing. Take a look.
Are we as Republicans going to have press conferences and complain the border's bad and then intentionally leave it open? After the worst month in American history in December, now we've got to actually determine, are we going to just complain about things, or are we going to actually address and to change as many things as we can?
It did not take long to realize that this is dead on arrival. The bill itself would actually do more harm than good, and that's why we've said it's a non-starter over here in the House.
This deal is just too short. It doesn't get to the finish line, and more importantly, President Biden right now can get the job done. He does not need any legislative action. Trump did it without legislative action. We know Biden can do it too. The will is not there.
Oh my God! The Border Patrol Union endorsed the Senate's deal proposal. The Border Patrol folks who were backing Trump.
Well, they read it.
They actually read it and said, this is not a bad, let's start with this.
But this is the only thing the Republicans had, really, was this immigration thing. They're so dumb. You know, I mean, on the left, we've got the abortion as a particular, issue to motivate all of the women in this country to get out there and fight for our rights. You know, and look at, they're motivated. In fact, as you said before, Biden is now at 58% with women. It used to be 53%. So he's coming up because it's working to pound that home, that they're taking your essential right to an abortion away. Then now the Republicans have their little migration thing. That's a big problem. The Democrats come in and say, we've solved it. Even this guy, Langford from Oklahoma, one of the most right-wing states in the country, Oklahoma. And he's even saying you're going to lose because it's the only thing they've got. Even Larry Kudlow the other day, who's a puppet for the Republican Party, thank you, Larry, said that the Democrats are getting ahead because of the economy, and now this. We'll see what happens. I personally have not lost faith in the American people.
I'm coming close to it. No, it's honestly partisan politics on display in the stupidest way. It's embarrassing for Republicans. Joe Biden came around to the fact there's a crisis at the border. We don't have to agree on the solutions, but this is objectively a very strong bill. It would deal with asylum. It would deal with border security. It would get us more CBP, Border Patrol officers. This is something I couldn't have even dreamt up 5 years ago. Democrats compromised quite a bit. And now House Republicans at Donald Trump's direction are tanking it because he wants to be able to run on solving it. I hope that Biden,
why he's doing that.
Because he wants Biden to look weak. He wants the problem to continue, and then he can come and say, I alone can fix it in January.
He didn't fix it in 4 years. He didn't even build the
But
wall.
by the way, Republicans in the House deserve to lose for this. They shouldn't hold on to their seats. You don't get to say there's a crisis and do absolutely nothing about it.
This is a highly conservative bill. I mean, Langford, as we just said, he brokered it. He created it. The people that compromised were the Democrats because they conceded, okay, there's a problem going on. Nothing's been passed since 1996. So arguably when these Republican talking heads come on and say it's not enough, it's something and something written by a very conservative Republican. So the fact that they're doing this is disgusting. Either it's a
looking at their views, the Republicans, according to them, Republicans are making a deal about the border bill. That's one of the greatest problems. They're making a big deal about it, about the border security. To them, is their biggest problem that they have. They keep saying the borders. Donald Trump should close the borders. They keep saying Biden should close the border. Biden is allowing criminals to their country. Close the borders. We are tired. But according to the women in the views, they not come and say that. The Republicans are crying about the borders. But you have some Republicans who are not in support of what those other Republicans are doing. Because according to them, they are doing a lot of talking rather than taking action. According to them, they claim that President Donald Trump, Biden had a great power to put a stop on this border, like people coming into the country. President Donald Trump did that and he didn't approve for no House, for no Congress. him himself can do it without anyone. So Biden can pass and do that also. Republican got many things to worry about. Why would they just be focusing all about the borders, the borders, the borders? People are coming in, people are coming in, criminals are coming to the country. According to Whoopi, there are many other things they should sit and talk. Before they even want to talk about the borders patrol bill was passed. And those people, the officers sat and read that bill before for it to be passed. Biden did not just sit on his own and did that. The patrol sit and they pass, which they knew that it was something that would be good for the country to allow those foreigners come into their country. And the 10 billion was being given to that particular project. So they don't know why those people Republicans are just shouting about the border. And that same borders patrol have gone and joined Donald Trump now and is on the side of Donald Trump. But that same people, they were the ones who signed for the borders to be open. Biden did not just sit on his own, and the protocol were being followed for that borders to be open. And they read those bills and they knew that that bill and they knew that the influence that those foreigners will bring into the country was a good one. So why are they focusing on it now, like Biden just stood on his own and just open the borders without following the protocol? He did, and the protocol was being followed. That is why all this is happening now. So it's just a political way of wanting to look on Biden, a political way of the Republican. So according to Whoopi, they have their own strategy. They should focus on important matters now on ground. They talk about the abortion, which the Democrat are on it, which the abortion bill now is going up, according to Joe Biden, now is 58%, which means that hopefully women should get up and go and vote, and for that bills, the abortion bill to be stopped, because women have to have total control over their body, allowing no one to be controlling their body. So basically, what is your own suggestion? Are you in support that President Biden to close the border, or are you in support that President Biden to just leave the border open? Because they say that President Donald Trump wanted they to close the border. He's hoping that he will win, and then next year, January, he will start working on the same border. What do you actually think? Do you believe? What do you think? That the borders to Biden to close the border, opening Biden to just allow it? Let me see your own opinion in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. If you have not subscribed, please help subscribe and help share the video. God bless you.